Hey everybody, this is Heidi again for AllFreeKnitting with another free knitting video tutorial. Today we are going to learn how to knit Mrs. Hunter's lace. Mrs. Hunter's lace is accomplished with slipping stitches and yarn overs, and it's a great first lace knitting motif to try. For Mrs. Hunter's lace, you need to cast on a multiple of 4 stitches plus 2. So on my needle here, I have 4 stitches times 2, so 4 and 8, and then 2 more stitches, which makes 10. For the first row of Mrs. Hunter's lace, you simply knit across, and for the second row, you simply purl across. So I've already done that here. The third row is where things get a little more interesting. So we're going to start by knitting 1, and then we'll slip 1 stitch, purlwise, knit 3 stitches, and then we'll pass that slipped stitch over all 3 of the knit stitches. And that's a pretty big pass slip stitch over. Normally it's like 1, maybe 2 stitches, but this goes over all 3 of those knit stitches. Then we'll slip 1 more stitch, knit 3, and then we will pass that slip stitch over those 3 knit stitches again, and we'll end with a knit 1. All right, so now there are only 8 stitches on the needle, like so. So we'll turn our work to the wrong side for row 4 of Mrs. Hunter's lace, and we'll start with a purl 1, and then we'll purl the next 3 stitches, the 3 stitches that had the stitch passed over them. And then to bring our stitch count back to the 10 we started with, we'll do a yarn over, then we'll purl 3 stitches, and do another yarn over and purl that last stitch. And now we're back to the 10 stitches, and those yarn overs create a couple nice gaps where we did those big pass slip stitches over. Now here is a few more repeats of Mrs. Hunter's lace, and as you can see where the little eyelets are, that's where the yarn overs are, and these bars across, these 9 bars, those are the pass slip stitches over. So this is a really easy lace pattern. Again, it's called Mrs. Hunter's lace, and it adds some fun texture and these unique bars that almost can mimic like a cabling if you want to try this as a beginner lace pattern. For even more free knitting video tutorials, don't forget to subscribe to the AllFreeKnitting YouTube channel. Give us a like if you liked this video, and leave a comment if you have any questions for us.